Steph here with thegoodride.com, and tonight we are checking out the insulated Pongo pad from Kammok. It's insulated, it's going to keep you warmer than just a normal air mattress pad. The Pongo insulation pad runs $159, and it weighs 24.3 ounces. And it comes with a DWR coating, so it keeps it kind of protected from water. So the Pongo hammock tag does come with their own little repair kit, so a patch kit in case you have an accident. Here on this side you have a deflate side for opening if you want to deflate, and an inflate side here. There's not really a rule on how to exactly use this, but you just open this up and you just feed it into the little thing. It seals really well, it's got a pretty good connection. And then we'll just get some air in it and you just kind of squeeze it in. I have it on the cot just to kind of show you how thick it actually is. So it's about 3 inches thick. Super comfy though. Oh man, I was sleeping on this the other night and it's really comfortable. And the way that it pushes the hammock out here at your shoulders kind of allows you to sleep in a little bit more of a flatter position. All right, so this is all inflated. Let's put it in the hammock. It's definitely comfy. This is a lot of pad for a hammock. But it is windy, and so far I'm not feeling any air on coming up through my back. I just feel it all on my face. So, you know, we'll see tonight. I think it's only supposed to get down to around 40 tonight, and if it is windy, but it does get cold at like 4 in the morning, so we'll see then if it's actually cold. All right, so I decided to sleep in the Madeira hammock that I have instead of the Grand Trunk solo hammock because there's just way more space in this one. And when I got in the other hammock, I just felt like the pad kind of causes the hammock to feel like it'll tip. And I'm a side sleeper, so I'm just gonna end up on my face if I do that. So, kind of upgraded to a little bit of a bigger hammock here. And this little padding on the back definitely helps it from sliding around. I can already tell that it's like super sticky. And then we're gonna pair this with the top quilt from Outdoor Vitals. It's their 30-degree top quilt. And we'll see how the night goes. All right, so we are going to sleep with the Madeira hammock. This is a single hammock. We're going to use the Kammok insulated Pongo pad with Outdoor Vitals 30-degree top quilt. And it's not supposed to get that cold tonight, so I'm sure I'll have plenty of insulation, but I'm not using any insulation on the bottom, just seeing the insulation of the Pongo pad. Well, it's kind of squeaky. But it's pretty comfy. Okay, good night. So you can see how it stretches the hammock itself out. and it makes it a little less curved at the bottom. So when you lay on it, it's a little bit of a flatter surface to lay on. And if you notice down here, it's thinner in the foot and a really wide section up here in the shoulders to just kind of keep the hammock away from you so you have more surface area to lay on. So it comes with these straps so that you can hook the pad to the actual hammock. So there's a little hole right there. You can just clip it on. Like that. And then there's one over here. And then you can just hook this up and hook it on to whatever you want to do. So we'll hook it on to this. If you pull it out, the sleeping pad comes up a little higher. Pretty comfy pad. This is like super cushy. And the bottom here has a kind of textured soft material so that it doesn't slide around on your hammock, and it really was nice. So the first night I used it, I didn't use these little hooks with their hammock system. I just used it that. And if you've ever tried to sleep in a hammock with a normal sleeping pad, you know that it moves around a lot. It just kind of slides around in a circle, and this stayed put. Actually, Maxie had an accident when he was trying it out, and he flipped over and everything in the hammock fell out, but the pad stayed put. So it definitely does work. It is a little noisy though, I noticed in the hammock while I was sleeping if I needed to readjust. So it wasn't really a crinkling noise, but it did make a lot of noise. It was like kind of rubber moving back and forth. But it makes a super comfortable bed. It allows you to kind of lay flatter in the hammock. It kind of creates the feeling more of a bed than a hammock. And it really did insulate well. I think it got down to like 40 degrees that night, which isn't that cold, but you know, 3 in the morning it does get pretty cold, and it's super nice to be in a hammock and feel insulated and not feel that cold air coming up from underneath you. So this is a good option for hammock insulation for sure. I really did enjoy it, and it was super comfortable. Okay, so we are going to deflate the Pongo pad. So that's a look at the Kammok Insulated Pongo Pad.